He'll be joined out there on the court by number 12, Connor White, a senior at 6'5". Up next, wearing number 23 in the Carolina Blues, Jordan Stevens. 33 tonight, Ammon Cox, he's a 6'6" senior. And finally, number 11, senior Jamison Kay. Hawks are coached by Joe Daly, assisted by Matthew Gazda. Into jump for the Hawks, number 33, Ammon Cox, and number 25, Jai Anthony Bearden. And the ball's up. Cox puts the ball up to Stevens. Stevens out to Wiggins. They'll put the ball around to Jamison Kay. Jamison swings it back up to the top to Stevens. Wiggins comes back around. He'll dribble the ball. He looks towards Kay. Kay will pick the ball up over one. We've got a foul on number 1. That is Amare Arbizu. That'll be his first foul. Connor White inbounds to Jamison Kay. He'll miss the three-pointer. Rebounded by number 25, Jai Bearden. Bearden looks to number 1, Amare Arbizu. They'll give the ball out to 10, Marcus Gonzalez. Marcus will call a play. They find Bearden in the corner. Bearden guarded by Stevens. He tries to take it into the interior over Ammon Cox, and he does. That'll be 2 points for the freshman, Jai Bearden. Jamison Kay for 3 from the wing. He'll miss. Bearden with the rebound. Bearden with the handles, but he'll slide and he'll step out of bounds on the sideline. That'll turn over the ball. And inbounding for Gila Ridge, number 12, Connor White. He tosses it in to Mr. Wiggins. Wiggins finds Stevens. They'll set up the play. Wiggins 4-3. He's just off the iron, but Wiggins with the rebound. He'll have to go over the back to get that rebound, and they'll call the foul on number 2, CJ Wiggins. That's his first of the evening. Inbounding the ball for Kellis, we've got number 3, Chris Ruiz. Ruiz will toss the ball into Arbizu. They'll set up a bit of a trap, Stevens and CJ Wiggins, over the head of Jamison Kay. And Jai Bearden puts the ball off the backboard and in for another 2. That's his 4th of the evening. CJ Wiggins drives in. He'll miss off the front iron. He'll get his own rebound. Puts it off the glass, misses again, and rebounded by number 3, Chris Ruiz. Ruiz pushes to 10. 10 will get the ball out, and he'll get fouled by number 23, Jordan Stevens. That's Jordan Stevens' first, team second. Inbounding the ball, number 10, Gonzalez. They drop it back to Arbizu, who finds Damian Salais, number 5, who's in the game now. Wiggins, Ammon Cox stops him on the way, but there'll be a travel before he even gets to Ammon. Wiggins will bring the ball up. They set up their defense. They've got Ammon on the left wing and Jamison on the right. Jamison gets the ball outside of the three-point line. Takes 2 steps in, misses the 2-pointer. Connor White with the player behind him. He causes him to miss. Jamison Kay on the defense. Jai Bearden goes to put the ball back. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to be fouled by number 12. That's Connor White. That's going to be his first, and that's going to be the team 3rd. At the line, Jai Bearden. He's got the only 4 points tonight in the game. He's a 6'6" freshman out of Raymond S. Kellis. He'll put the first of 2 free throws through, and now he's up to 5 points. Moving their way to the backcourt, number 3 and number 5 of Raymond S. Kellis. Cox and White into rebound. Bearden with the free throw, that gives him 6 on the night. 6-0, Raymond S. Kellis over the Gila Ridge Hawks. 5:44 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Wiggins looks up the right-hand side. He finds White. White out to Stevens. Stevens just off the iron. That ball's going to be rebounded by 10, but ends up in Wiggins' hands, out to Jamison Kay. He'll just miss off the 3. Wiggins goes up for the rebound. It'll tip off his fingers and go out of bounds. And now you've got Raymond S. Kellis ball. Out comes number 5, back in comes number 2, Jordan Hams for the Raymond S. Kellis Cougars. Number 10, small trap at the top, causes Jamison Kay to swat away the pass, but the Cougars will end up getting it back to Hames with the ball. He gets it out to Arbizu at the top. They put the trap back on between Wiggins and Stevens. He still can get it to number 10, Gonzalez. Out to number 3, and Connor White takes a step out and blocks that shot. 4:58 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Cougars 6, Hawks 0. Arbizo up at the top. He's got the ball. He sets up the play, gets it out to 10. Gonzalez. Gonzalez trapped, gets it, swings it around back to 2. Out to Arbizu, back up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks for Bearden in the corner. Bearden takes a step, goes to drive. He tries to make the pass. It's intercepted by Connor White. He drops the ball off to Wiggins. Wiggins comes up the court. White trailing behind him. He drops it off to him. White just off the back iron. And it'll come out to number 10, Gonzalez. Gonzalez up to Arbizu. Arbizu looks for Bearden. Bearden finds Arbizu in the corner. Arbizu puts up the 3 just off the front iron. Wiggins with the rebound. Gets it up to Jamison Kay. Kay to Ammon. Ammon looks up to the top. He finds Wiggins. Wiggins back to Stevens. Stevens into Connor White. And Connor White puts the layup off of the backboard. And he's got the first 2 Gila Ridge points for the night. And number 10, Gonzalez, drives in. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Raymond S. Kellis. Inbounding number 10, he finds 14, which is Christian Escobar. Escobar will give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is guarded by number 25 for Gila Ridge, which is Peyton Smith. Pass slightly deflected by Connor White. Ends up in the hands of 2, back to 14. Wiggins on the defense now. Peyton Smith in the middle. We've got Ammon Cox on number 10. He'll get around Ammon. Jamison Kay with the rebound. Out to Connor White. Up to Ammon Cox. Cox takes it down the center. He'll have to pull back. And CJ Wiggins with the ball. He puts it back to Ammon, who just misses off the front iron. Rebound by Jai Bearden. Jai Bearden pressured by number 25, Peyton Smith. Caused him to back out. 2, shoots the ball inside to 3. And Jamison Kay will make the rebound. Jamison takes the ball up the left side, looks inside, finds number 25, Peyton Smith, for 2 points. That brings the score to 4 for Gila Ridge and 6 for Raymond S. Kellis. Coming up the right-hand side, number 2, Jordan Hams, he'll miss. Jamison Kay on the rebound. He gives it again to Peyton Smith. Peyton will get pickpocketed. Jai Bearden comes up the center, puts it around. He's looking for number 3, but he's not able to find him. He'll toss the ball out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover for Raymond S. Kellis. 2:16 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Your Gila Ridge Hawks trail the Cougars of Raymond S. Kellis 6-4. Now into the game for the Gila Ridge Hawks. Jaheim Wilson-Jones, number 4. Wilson-Jones takes the ball up the right-hand side. He looks inside. He's looking for Wiggins. But number 2, Jordan Hams, steps into the passing lane. He'll knock that ball away, and it'll end up being Raymond S. Kellis ball still. Hams looking to inbound. We've got Stevens, Smith, Kay, Wiggins, and Jones out on the floor. CJ Wiggins almost knocks away the pass. Number 12 on the outside. That's going to be Landon Davis. Landon Davis will put in the Stevens underneath. He'll miss. He'll clean up his own shot and put it in. Jordan Stevens with 2. Gila Ridge got 6 now, while Raymond S. Kellis has 9. Oh, and a nice move by number 5, but he won't be able to complete the basket. Jamison Kay looks up. He sees Peyton Smith running down the court. Peyton Smith with an easy 2-point basket. That's his 4th of the evening, and the Hawks now within 1. Pass up to number 14. 14, which is Christian Escobar, will miss. Rebound comes off to Gila Ridge. Peyton Smith goes to put in the layup. He'll miss off of the right side iron. The ball will end up in Arbizu's hand. Jaheim Wilson-Jones and Peyton Smith with the trap. Wiggins and Kay do the same thing. Jaheim Wilson-Jones ends up with the steal. CJ Wiggins comes down the floor. He'll miss, but he'll pass it out to Peyton Smith, number 25, unable to convert. Rebound goes to number 14. Tries to pass it up, but number 25, Peyton Smith, able to steal that ball away by stepping in the passing lane. He's got the ball again. He goes up for the shot. He won't make the shot, but he will be fouled. Peyton Smith, number 25 for Gila Ridge, going to the line for 2. Peyton Smith will be at the line for 2. Peyton has 4 points so far tonight. He's provided a spark off the bench so far. He'll make the first one. That first one will tie the game. Checking in to spell Kay and Wiggins, number 24, Anane Wilson, and number 12, Connor White. Peyton Smith will miss the second of 2. Originally, say the ball went to Gila Ridge, but they'll switch it to Raymond S. Kellis off on number 24, Anane Wilson. Inbounding is number 3, Jordan Hams. Number 1 puts up a long shot as the buzzer goes off. Arbizu will miss, and that will bring us to 9-9 here after the first quarter of play. 9 points for each team. Leading scorers, number 25, Jai Anthony Bearden. He'll have 6 points, and Landon Davis will have 3 for the Cougars. Peyton Smith with 5 for Gila Ridge. Jordan Stevens and Connor White each adding 2 apiece. 9-9 here after the first quarter of play. So far in the quarter, Gila Ridge will have 3 fouls, and Raymond S. Kellis will have 2 fouls so far. 1 on CJ Wiggins, 1 on Connor White, and 1 on Jordan Stevens for Gila Ridge. For Raymond S. Kellis, number 1, Amare Arbizu, and number 14, Christian Escobar will each have a foul. When we come back from this break, 9-9, Hawks and Cougars tied. And coming out of the break, you'll look at the Gila Ridge lineup. It's going to be K, Ammon Cox, number 12, Connor White, 2, CJ Wiggins, and 25, Peyton Smith. On the floor for Raymond S. Kellis, 25, 5, 10, 3, and number 1. Number 5 with the ball. He passes it to number 10, almost stolen by Wiggins. Gonzalez with the ball. He looks inside to Bearden, just out of the reach of Bearden, and that'll be a turnover. Wiggins brings the ball up the court. Wiggins will drive. They'll call a foul. There'll be a push. That's going to be on number 10, Marcus Gonzalez. That'll be his first. It'll be the third for the team this evening. Number 12, Connor White, to inbound the ball for the Hawks. Connor White will toss it into Peyton Smith. Peyton Smith surveys the defense, puts the ball behind his back, looks around here to the top of the key to CJ Wiggins, out to Ammon Cox. That ball's knocked away by Gonzalez, picked up by number 3, Ruiz. He finds Arbizu. Arbizu back to number 5. Arbizu will pick it up just before it goes over the half-court line. Back to Salaiz. Salaiz with the ball. He dribbles around Wiggins, passes it out to Gonzalez. Poked away by Smith, but Gonzalez will retain control of it. He looks up at the top of the key, guarded by Wiggins and Smith. Number 3, Ruiz, will drive inside. He'll miss the shot. The rebound comes out towards 3, but it ends up in Wiggins' hands. Wiggins will toss it up the court to Peyton Smith, number 25. He slows it down, brings it back to number 12, Connor White, who gives it to Wiggins at the top. Wiggins back to Smith. Smith at the top. He drives inside. It'll go off the foot, and that'll end up with Raymond S. Kellis ball. Back in the game for Peyton Smith, you're looking at Jordan Stevens. Jai Bearden with the ball. Jai Bearden puts it in. That's his 8th point. The score now 11-9. Kay drives in the interior. He finds Wiggins. Wiggins with the 2-pointer. Those are his first 2 points of the night. Ties the game at 11-11. And the pass from number 5, Salaiz, inside to Ruiz. Ruiz will put that ball in the basket, and Ruiz will get fouled. He'll go to the line for 1. That foul will go against number 33, Ammon Cox. That'll give Gila Ridge 4 fouls for the first half so far. That's Ammon's first foul of the evening. At the line to shoot 1, number 3, Chris Ruiz. Ruiz puts it up. He goes off the back iron. The ball pops out. It's going to end up in number 1, Arbizu's hands. Arbizu puts it back up. Wiggins with the tap. He taps it out to Ammon Cox. Cox gives it to Wiggins. We've got 5:59 remaining here in the second quarter of play. Wiggins defended by number 10, Gonzalez. He gets it into Stevens. Stevens backs down his defender, puts it up. Just off the back iron, comes out to Jai Bearden. Bearden looks up the court to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the nice fast break. 2, and that gets Raymond S. Kellis up to 15. 15-11. Now they are going to call a foul on this play. They're going to call the foul against Amari Arbizu of Raymond S. Kellis. That's going to be his 2nd foul of the evening. That's going to be the team 4th. Ammon Cox will come to the bench. He'll take a seat, and in will come number 24, Anane Wilson. Out for Raymond S. Kellis, number 1, Arbizu with his 2 fouls. They'll bring in number 20, Seth Adams. They say they tied up underneath, and that ball's going to stay with Gila Ridge. Kay to inbound the ball now. Gets the ball to Anane Wilson, back to Jamison. Jamison weaves through the defense. He'll miss the shot, but it gets back to Stevens. Stevens goes to put it back up, but they're going to call a tie-up before he's able to put up the basket. That'll change the possession, and Raymond S. Kellis takes over. 5:21 to play. The Cougars with a 15-11 lead in the game now. Number 20, Seth Adams. Seth Adams back out to Bearden. Bearden's up at the top. He's looking for someone to pass to. He gets it off to number 3, Chris Ruiz. Ruiz takes it into the paint. He's unable to convert on the basket. Number 12, Connor White with the rebound. He passes it up to Anane Wilson. Wilson sees Wiggins open underneath. Anane Wilson with the assist. Wiggins with the basket for 2. 15-13 now, Cougars lead after the 2 by Wiggins. They'll bring the ball up. They find number 20, who just checked into the game. He misses the three-pointer. Rebound by number 23, Stevens. Stevens gets it up to number 12, Connor White, and they'll put it in the hands of Jamison K. Anane Wilson sets the screen. Jamison K puts up the shot. He'll miss, but he will get fouled. He's fouled by number 20 of Raymond S. Kellis. Actually, they're going to call the foul on number 21, Matthew Arroyo. 21, Matthew Arroyo. That'll definitely be an error. There is no 21 on the court. I believe the foul is supposed to be against number 20, Seth Adams. Checking into the game for number 3, Chris Ruiz, is number 2, Jordan Hams. Jamison K at the line. Jamison will miss the shot. It'll stay at 15-13. Jai Bearden with the rebound. Bearden passes it up to Hams. Hams finds Adams. He'll miss the 3. Stevens looking up the court. He finds Anane Wilson. Wilson drops it off to Wiggins. Wiggins from deep. He'll miss. Chases down his own rebound. Taps it up to Stevens. Stevens gives it to Anane Wilson on the save. Anane dribbles. He gets it back to Jordan Stevens. Stevens slows down the pace a little bit. He puts up a shot against number 2. He's going to miss, but Anane Wilson gets to the rebound again. He taps it out to Ammon Cox, number 33. He'll get it back to Jamison K, and they'll reset the play. Out to Anane Wilson, number 24. In and out of the dish. Ball picked up by number 5, which is Damian Salaiz. Salaiz backed in the corner by Wiggins and Stevens. They get the ball out to number 10, Gonzalez. He tries to drive in. Jamison K comes out on number 20. Jai Bearden takes it in to the paint. He's unable to convert the basket, but he will get the foul. The foul is going to be against number 33, Ammon Cox. That's going to be his second of the evening. Bearden at the line. Bearden will make his first. That's Bearden's 9th point of the half. Now in for the Hawks. White, K, Anane Wilson, Jordan Stevens, and CJ Wiggins. 17-13, Gila Ridge trails. CJ Wiggins drives into the lane. He's unable to make the basket. There's a foul underneath. And that foul is going to be on number 23. That's Jordan Stevens. That's his second, team 6th. Into inbound is number 3, Chris Ruiz. On the floor now, number 42, Awan Kuth for Raymond S. Kellis. And Jai Bearden. Jai Bearden looked to attack the rim. That ball's picked up by Kuth. He gets it to number 2, but stepping inside the lane, number 25, Peyton Smith. Peyton Smith gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins puts it up. He'll miss off the back iron. Jai Bearden with the rebound. Bearden, played by Jaheim Wilson-Jones. He finds number 3 in the corner, inside to Kuth, but Kuth is unable to control it. Knocked out of bounds by number 25, Peyton Smith. Raymond S. Kellis Gonzalez with the ball. He'll toss it in. They'll call a timeout. They're going to have a 30-second timeout for Raymond S. Kellis. 2:26 remaining here in the first half of play. Raymond S. Kellis is leading your Gila Ridge Hawks 17-13. They're led by leading scorer Jai Bearden, who has 9, Landon Davis with 3, Marcus Gonzalez and Chris Ruiz each with 2. Gila Ridge led by number 25, Peyton Smith with 5, CJ Wiggins with 4, and 2 points each for Connor White and Jordan Stevens. 17-13, 2:26 remaining here to play. Gila Ridge with 6 fouls on the board. Raymond S. Kellis with 5, approaching the bonus for each team. And Gonzalez passes it in. He'll get the ball up top to Ruiz. Ruiz will take a step, and they'll call the travel. To inbound, number 12, Connor White. White tosses the ball into Jaheim Wilson-Jones. Wilson-Jones up at the top. He looks around. He finds number 25, Peyton Smith. Finds a wide open number 12, Connor White. Connor White puts the ball in the hoop for 3. Connor White with his 5th point of the evening. He'll bring the lead for Raymond S. Kellis to just 1. Gila Ridge 16, Raymond S. Kellis 1. And they'll call a push. They'll call a push on White 11, which is Jamison K. His first, team 7th foul. At the line for Raymond S. Kellis, number 2, Jordan Hams. He'll be at the line for a 1-and-1. And the ref will allow a substitution. In comes number 5, Damian Salaiz, for number 10, Marcus Gonzalez. Jordan Hams will make the first of the 1-and-1. Extends the lead to 2 for Raymond S. Kellis, 18-16. And Hams is able to put in the second one. He's got 2 on the night now. 19-16, Peyton Smith, number 25, brings the ball up the court. He finds Jaheim Wilson-Jones on the left. Ball to Jamison K. Jamison K on the isolation. He comes around, makes a spin move, puts the ball off the window, and he'll get his first 2 points of the season. Jamison K for 2. 19-18, Raymond S. Kellis. Jai Bearden looks to toss the ball off of number 25, Peyton Smith, but it ends up going off of him. Strong defense by number 25, Peyton Smith. 1 point lead for the Cougars. Peyton Smith with the ball now. He finds Connor White. Connor White for 3. In and out. CJ Wiggins with the ball. He gets the rebound. He takes it back out to Peyton Smith. Peyton Smith for 3. He'll miss. Tapped out by number 12, Connor White. Jai Bearden tries to put it behind his back. Connor White will pick up the loose ball. He gives it to 25 and then back to number 11, which is Jamison K. He'll miss off the front iron. Number 3 coming up the court, which is Chris Ruiz. He's able to bring it into the paint, but Jamison K. says no, sir, and he'll knock that ball out of the sky. 18-19. Gila Ridge down by 1, 57 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Inbounded by number 2. He finds number 5, which is Damian Salaiz. He'll miss. CJ Wiggins with the rebound. They've got 52 seconds to work with. Finds Jamison K. Jamison K. will push it. He gives it up to Jones in the corner. Jones finds White at the top. Off to Smith. Back to Jamison K. on the right side. Jamison looks cross court to Jaheim Wilson-Jones. He doesn't take the shot. He gets it into Wiggins on the interior. He goes to put the ball up. He won't make the shot, but he's definitely fouled by number 12, which is Landon Davis. That'll be his first of the evening. That's going to be their 6th. CJ Wiggins will be at the line. He'll get 2 attempts here. And Wiggins will miss the first of 2 off the back iron. 32 seconds remaining here. And CJ will put in the second of the 2 free throws. That'll tie the game here at 19-19. Wiggins' 5th point. 27 seconds remaining here. Number 2, Hams has the ball. Picked by number 2, CJ Wiggins. He finds Jaheim Wilson-Jones. Jaheim Wilson-Jones able to put that ball in for 2. And the Hawks take the lead, 21-19. Wilson-Jones in there. He'll make the steal. And number 11, Jamison Kay, just misses, but he is definitely fouled, and he's fouled by number 25, Jai Bearden. That's going to be Jai's first foul of the evening. That's going to be the team 7th. That was on the dunks, so that's going to give Jamison 2 shots from the line. Jamison, 2 shots from the line, up 21-19 with 5 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Jamison will put in the first of the 2, extending the lead to 22-19, which is 3 points.